You're listening to WVFV, Voice for Victory Radio, broadcasting from Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. The time is 10 o'clock.
Playing Christmas classics for all ages. This is WVFV, Voice for Victory Radio, a ministry of Victory Baptist Church in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina.
Well, good morning to you. It is Monday, and it's time for Monday Morning Live, and we are experiencing some technical difficulties this morning. We'll get there in just a minute there on Facebook for you, but it wouldn't be Monday without some Monday morning mishaps. Brother Nathan, I'll turn your mic down there because it's not in front of you yet, but we'll get it over there to you, and there you are.
Good morning.
And thank you for those that are tuning in, and we look forward to having this hour with you today, and looking forward to getting to hear your Christmas favorites today. And as always, you could text 252-308-4600. Call that number. You can also comment there on Facebook or YouTube as well. And we'd love to get your Christmas classic song played this morning. We're going to start off with a song that we recently downloaded to our library. It's the Old Fashioned Quartet. We hear them throughout the year, but this is their Christmas CD, and it is Christmas in the Country. So we're going to start off with this song right here as you keep sending in these requests, and we're looking forward to giving you also maybe a $5 Starbucks gift card in our game. And Brother Nathan, I forgot last week, but we're going to do it today. And we're going to give away this $24 Mod Wash gift card. So you can, even if you just comment in or text in, let us know that you'd like to get your name put in the hat for that $24 gift card to Mod Wash here in town. And looking forward to giving that away today. I might even text in today and see if I can get my name put in that hat.
Come on.
And that number again is 308-4600. Here's the song, Christmas in the Country.
Oh, there's nothing quite like Christmas in the country. The simple joy of family by the fire, and carols ringing out across the valley, from neighbors that make up the village choir. Oh, the joy of Christmas in the country, the love and warmth and gentle memories, and knowing that the simple old love story is waiting in the country just for me. There's nothing quite like Christmas in the country, when silent snow is falling on the barn, and children press their noses to the window as winter turns to magic the old farm. The laughter stops as Dad picks up the Bible. It falls from habit open to Luke chapter 2, and none of us will ever tire of hearing. Children, this is how God came to you. There were in that same country shepherds watching the flocks at night upon a lonely hill, and with his well-worn voice he tells the story of how God loved us once and loves us still. Oh, the joy of Christmas in the country, the love and warmth and gentle memories, and knowing that the simple old love story is waiting in the country just for me. It's waiting in the country just for me.
Well, thank you for sending in these requests through Facebook. I see several songs coming in, and actually a double request by two different people. Must be thinking alike this morning. We got Mary Did You Know as a request. We'll have that one played in just a little bit, and then also we'll get that song played, Ring the Bells, and we'll check that texting line in just a moment. Brother Nathan was playing IT guy during that song, and we switched to one camera because one of the cameras there was not working, but there on Facebook, you get to still see our smiling faces.
There we go.
And those on the radio, you get to hear our smiling voices, hopefully. But anyways, looking forward to a great time this morning. Had a wonderful day in church yesterday, and parent-baby dedication last night. What a wonderful service. And if I can put a preview for next Sunday night for our Christmas cantata, Brother Nathan, I don't know if I can say this because I'm in the choir, but minus me, it is sounding really good, and I'm looking forward to the cantata next week. And I hope you're being the inviting business. I have one individual I've been trying to invite to this. I'll get to talk to him today. Has not been to church in a very long time, but I hope you invite someone to come hear a Christmas cantata. And maybe the way to say it to them would be a Christmas musical. Not everybody knows what a cantata is, but what a wonderful opportunity to hear some Christmas music with the gospel presented. And then Pastor, of course, will give a gospel presentation at the end. So what a wonderful time to be inviting someone to church because it is the Christmas season. Everybody, hopefully, has Jesus on their mind and the birth of Jesus, and looking forward to this season with our church family. And thank you for those that are miraculously still tuned in this morning on a Monday morning broadcast. We look forward to this each and every week. And I promise, even though we have technical difficulties, we're not just coming in here last minute, okay? We were in here, and then all of a sudden the camera just decided to stop working. And, so that's just...
But that's okay.
It adds to it.
It's all right.
So let's start with this song right here, or I should say second song, and then we'll get into some of these requests. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and it is. I'm loving the Christmas decorations in our own house, but especially in our church, and
it's
what a wonderful job they
it really
did.
Is. Yep.
And the light bill might go up, but it's worth it. It looks good. But thank you to all those that did that for our church family.
Yeah.
So here we go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, take a look at the 5 and 10. Go listening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-on boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and I'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go, there's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol truth is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and I'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
Well, there we go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and I tell you what, we love Monday mornings around here because we get to be with you on the radio from 10 o'clock. Is it 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock.
Wow. Here, go ahead and take another sip of that coffee.
I will.
Nathan.
But even through some minor technical difficulties this morning, we have made a way, and so we've got one camera here for those that are watching on Facebook and YouTube, and there is no technical difficulties as far as the sound goes this morning, and Lord willing, we'll keep going strong with that through the radio, and so those just listening on the radio, you're probably wondering, I haven't noticed anything different, and that's a good thing. And so we're going to continue this morning, and we're taking song requests, and it's Christmas time, and as Brother Caleb said, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in our church building. Auditorium's beautiful. The houses, we just got our Christmas tree up this week, and we have one in Michael and Emma's room, and then we have one in our living room, and so it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and we're inching toward, it's the 6th, so counting down is 19 days until Christmas. So,
You know, and as growing up as a kid, I always looked forward to Christmas, of course, just the excitement of it all. But I really believe, Brother Nathan, you can probably attest to this. I know all of our listeners that have children can probably be like, yeah, we've known this for years. But I look forward to even more now, just being able to see the joy on my children for Christmas. And we wrapped up some presents yesterday afternoon during their naps. When we got home from church last night, they all got to grab their presents and put them under the tree.
wow.
And Ryan and Ryder are a little more disciplined because they take after me. But Reagan, on the other hand, she's trying to already open them up. So, can we just do one? Can we just open one present? And I
Right.
said, yeah, you can open up one on Christmas Eve. That's one of our traditions that we open up one on Christmas Eve. But that leads me to asking, what are some of our listeners' Christmas traditions that you do every year? And I'd like to hear from you. Maybe we'll read them off today and over the next coming weeks. But I'd like to hear some. I know for me, I think I mentioned this before even last year, is I had a friend growing up that they would put a jingle bell in one of their gifts. And on Christmas Eve, they got to shake all their presents. And whichever one the bell was in, that's the one they got to open.
Yeah.
I don't know how that'd work with breakable items. But anyways, I would like to hear some Christmas traditions. For us, growing up, it was always we read Luke chapter 2 on Christmas Eve. And then we would open up one gift. And then on Christmas Day, of course, we'd open them first thing in the morning because we couldn't wait. We'd do it first thing in the morning. And then normally that evening time, we would have a big Christmas dinner. And we would actually, as a family, I can't imagine doing it now. I know we were a little bit older as children when our family did it. But we'd play Monopoly. I can't even imagine sitting down and playing Monopoly right now with my children. But anyways, we did that, and I always lost, and it would always put me in a bad spirit after that. But nonetheless, I was glad that our family got together and do that. And then later, we incorporated, I think, when I got a little bit older, that we would make a cake, birthday cake for Jesus. But I don't know. I'm kind of curious to our listeners, what's some Christmas traditions that y'all have?
Let's hear it.
Brother Nathan, maybe you can, I don't want to put you on the spot. Maybe you got one ready right now, or you can share one with us later. We'll share one later. But here's the next song, one of the requests there on Facebook, and thank you so much. Good morning to all those that are tuning that way and tuning in that way. Here's the song, Mary, Did You Know?
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save your sons and daughters. Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you've delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day touch the blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm a storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb, and the sleeping child you're holding is the great I
Great. Good songs this morning already, and looking forward to playing some more requests for us here on the radio for this hour. And I did have my mother-in-law, I call her Mama Bear affectionately, she had requested a song, so we're going to get that played here in just a moment. And that song is Ring the Bells. I believe, is that the one that's sung by the trio there at North Valley, which is my brother and sister-in-law and a friend of theirs. They sing in a trio. Brandon Lukey, I think is how you pronounce his last name, but they do a good job with this one, so it'll be great. Are we going right to it, brother?
Whatever you want.
Let's do it. Ring the bells, ring the bells.
Ring the bells, let the whole world know Christ was born in Bethlehem many years ago. Born to
That is a good song right there, and thank you for sending in that request. And keep sending them in, please. 308-4600 is the number there to text in, and you can leave a comment there on Facebook. And I'm looking at a couple comments here on Facebook, and I will want to just make mention again of this ModWatch gift card. If you could see it from way over there today, ModWatch gift card, $24. If you'd like to be entered into that giveaway today, just text in your name to that number, or you can comment there on Facebook. And even if you're outside the Roanoke Rapids area, maybe you know somebody here in Roanoke Rapids, you'd like to win it for them, that's okay too. Just let us know who you'd like to win that for, and we'll get you entered into that as well. I see one here, comment here on Facebook by Jenny Jones, that the Christmas tradition, we always read the Christmas story in Luke, and they sing Happy Birthday to Jesus.
There you go.
And I believe that Miss, if I can click on the right button here, Miss Lynette also a text in, said Christmas Eve dinner. I like that idea. Christmas Eve dinner. Opening one present on Christmas Eve. We do that as well. Oop, I like this one. We do this as well. Watching It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh,
That's a
my.
tradition that my wife and I have. Our kids have not really watched it all the way through, but my wife and I love that movie. And a big breakfast and reading of the birth of Christ on Christmas Day there. Those are some good traditions there. And fun fact for you, my wife and I actually this December, December 14th, so that's in 8 days, we got engaged. That was the year 2013. We didn't get married until February of 2015, so that was a 14-month engagement. My wife and I often say if we ever get engaged again to each other, it won't be a 14-month engagement. But for 14 of those months, we were only near each other for 5 of those months. So I like to look at it as a 5-month engagement.
There you go,
All the
brother.
other 9 months I was in college. But I proposed to her, and I made a little DVD because I was technically not home yet, and I surprised her. I was waiting around the corner, but she watched this DVD that I had made, and it
I
was
remember that.
titled... Yeah,
I was a part of it.
You were a part of
Yeah,
that.
I remember that.
So I told my wife I could not come home for Christmas break because I had just gotten a new job. And it was just, that's a story for another day. It was miraculous. Every single time, every break we had, I went home. And every time I went back, I got a better job or I was able to keep my job. And the Lord worked all that out. But anyways, I told my wife because I had just received a new job, I could not come home until later. I was like, just the Christmas Eve, I could come home just for a couple days. Well, anyways, that was a lie. But it was okay to lie because I was going to surprise her.
Right.
But I had Brother Nathan on that. We did a 3-way call. I called him first. And then I called my wife, and I was pretending like I was out to lunch. And Nathan actually, over the phone, just put the phone down on the table and say, Caleb, it's your time to order. And I pretended like I was ordering there in the restaurant. But I was only 2 miles away from her at the time. So Brother Nathan gets an assist on that one.
Yeah,
and
that was fun.
But anyways, I made a DVD basically saying, sorry, I can't be there this year because there was a Christmas walk that we had in our town. We
Yeah.
didn't have a Christmas parade, which we went to that yesterday in Roanoke Rapids. That was awesome.
There you go.
But we had a Christmas walk, and there was like an old town of Mayberry, all the store windows, and every single window was a Christmas scene. And we would go every year together and walk through the town. But she was going to go by herself that year, so I was apologizing in the video I couldn't go with. But then I started to explain how great. Well, I won't give you all the juicy details there. But anyways, the title of that DVD was "It's a Wonderful Life."
Oh,
and,
my!
What a wonderful life we've been given. We're blessed, and love my wife. And in 8 days, hopefully she's not listening, I always give her roses on the day that we got engaged, and that will be crazy. It'll be 8 years this December. But 7 years married in February. So, anyways, fun fact for you there. There'll be a quiz on it later, maybe multiple choice.
Brother.
We'll see.
All right.
Well, thank you, Brother Nathan.
You're welcome.
But here's a song that was requested by Miss Lynette. And actually, I had this song ready to go. I wanted to play this one. So we're thinking alike this morning. I like this
Great.
group, the Daybreak Quartet, singing God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. So keep sending in these song requests to our phone number there, 252-308-4600. Comment there on Facebook as well. We'd love to get your song played this morning. And also, maybe you're just tuning in and you missed it a little bit earlier, but we want to hear your Christmas traditions that your family does. So let us know a couple Christmas traditions. And Brother Nathan's Googling Christmas traditions so he can say which one his are for his family. But no, we're going to have a game today. I think it's going to be, Brother Nathan, Christmas trivia, but Christmas Carol trivia.
Lord
question.
willing.
Lord willing.
Yep.
If
be good.
if the Lord tarries and is coming, we'll have that in just a little bit. Here is the song, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our heavenly Father, the blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds on tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
I love that song there, and I love that group that sings it. A cappella, sounding really good this morning. God rest ye merry gentlemen, and thank you for all of you sending in requests. And I see a couple more Christmas traditions coming in, but I'm going to send to the next song, and we'll be right back with some of those traditions and maybe start our game here. We'll give away some $5 Starbucks gift cards, so even if you're not in Roanoke Rapids, you can use these where you're at. And so here's a song that was requested. Actually, the song that was requested was Your First Christmas in Heaven. I don't think we have that one, but here's another song that's kind of close to it, talking about Christmas in heaven. So we'll play this song, and then we'll be right back after this song.
December hasn't changed. This town looks the same. They still light that tree in the city square. There's red, white, and green shining everywhere. And I wish you were here. And I wonder, is the snow falling down on the streets of gold? Are the mansions all covered in white? Are you singing with angels silent night? I wonder what Christmas in heaven is like. There's a little manger scene down on 3rd and Main. I must have walked right by it 1,000 times, but I see it now in a different light. 'Cause I know you are there, and I wonder
That's probably the first time I've heard that song all the way through, and I hope that song was close to Miss Lisa. I think you're the one that requested that, and what a beautiful song. And, many of us have lost loved ones, but there's a lot that have lost ones recently, and I'll say this. I lost my grandmother when I was 10 years old, and I've actually been alive longer than I've known her now. And I just remember the emptiness, but I'm so glad that Jesus is that great comforter.
Yes.
And I can't imagine going through something like that without knowing what happens. And I'm so thankful for the promise of heaven, so thankful that God has provided a way that there is life after death. And that is only through Jesus Christ and his blood sacrifice there on the cross and his resurrection. And so maybe someone's listening today, you'd have no idea if something was to happen to you, where you would spend eternity. The Bible talks about two places that you go to, either heaven or hell. And good people don't go to heaven, and bad people don't go to hell. You only go to heaven because of Jesus Christ and making that decision. And people that go to hell are the ones that have rejected Jesus Christ as their Savior and says, no, I don't want any part of that. And anyways, that was for free, but I love that song, Christmas in Heaven, and thank you for that request this morning. And there's some that are still coming in, getting their name put in the hat there for the Mod Wash gift card, $24 gift card there. And so you'd like to be entered into that. Maybe you just tuned in. Go ahead and send us a text at 252-308-4600. Leave a comment there on Facebook, and you can get your name put there in the hat. And we're going to play that game in just a moment, but one more a couple Christmas traditions I'd like to read off. Miss Edna says, my husband always reads from Luke chapter 2. Then we have family prayer before we open presents on Christmas morning. And then we all go to our son and daughter's house to see what their kids got, and then go back to Meemaw's and Papa's house for a late lunch. That's a great, wonderful Christmas tradition right there. And then we had another one, Miss Lisa said that we'd eat Christmas on Christmas Eve with Tommy's family, and then the girls opened one Christmas gift on Christmas Eve. That sounds like that might not just be, I don't know who came up with that, but we did that too, and it sounds like that's a good Christmas tradition there. That's the third or fourth time I've heard that today. Before they went to bed, they'd open that, and then Christmas Day, the girls would wake up, and she's got in all caps, early. And then we get up and take pictures of them coming into the den, and they'd always come in their PJs. That's the only way to open Christmas gifts right there. You got to be in your PJs, and they got to be Christmas PJs, okay? And then Brother Tommy would read Luke chapter 2, and then she put praise, and then it's on, 2 exclamation points there, and then go to the grandparents, and then Miss Drew, and then Christmas lunch was later at Mom and Dad's, and then they'd watch football. Those are all good Christmas traditions right there. I like those. But maybe you'd like to add yours this morning. We'd like to read that, some family Christmas traditions that you all do at your house. And looking forward to reading some more of those. And thank you for those that have texted those in and sent in song requests. And I think, have played all the song requests. And I'll look back and make sure I got all of those. But maybe you've already requested and you'd like to request another one. That's okay. Send in your Christmas classic song that we can get played this morning. But without further ado, Brother Nathan, I think I'd like to jump into that game if you're ready over there.
Yes.
And maybe you can give us a sample of what we're doing this morning.
All right. So I have, this is Christmas Carol Riddles. And I tried this on the teens a couple years ago, and they did pretty good. We had some fun with it. And so we're about to have some fun this morning, hopefully, this morning with our Christmas Carol riddles. Now, this is how it works. I'm going to say the riddle, which is really just another way of saying the title of a Christmas carol. And then you just send in what Christmas carol you think that is. For example, what would be the name of the Christmas carol that says this, great happiness for the planet? Okay, what's another way to say that, Brother Caleb? Great happiness for the planet.
Is it Peace on Earth?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Joy to the World?
Joy to the World. There you go. Joy to the World. That was for you.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, here's another one. These are just easy ones. The Small Percussionist. The Little Drummer Boy. You got that one, Brother Caleb?
There you go.
There's that little drummer boy right there. So anyway, that's how it works. And Brother Caleb, what did you say we're giving away this morning?
So I have $5 Starbucks gift cards, and these are good
All right.
anywhere. So even if you listen from outside of Roanoke Rapids here, we could send that to you in the mail. And
Great.
you got $5 for some coffee there, and a nice little festive folder there that it's in.
Wow.
And maybe you'd like to re-gift it, and it'd be a good Christmas gift to
There
give.
you
Stocking
go.
stuffer right there. But anyways, that's what we're giving away.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and start with our first riddle this morning. If you think you know it, go ahead and text in your answer 252-308-4600, or you can comment on our YouTube video or the Facebook Live video. All right. Without further ado, here it is. Let's try this one right here. A jaunt through the cold, snowy area of amazement. A jaunt through the cold, snowy area of amazement.
Big words
What
right
Christmas carol do you think that is? Send in your answers.
Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shining afar through shadows dim, giving a light for those who long have gone, and guiding the wise men on their way unto the place where Jesus lay. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on, shine on. Beautiful star, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory, glory dawn. Oh, give us the light to light the way into that land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on, shine on. Oh, beautiful star, the hope of rest for the redeemed, the good and blessed. Yonder in glory when the crown is won, is won. For Jesus is now that star divine, brighter and brighter he will shine. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on, shine on. Beautiful star, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory, glory dawn. Oh, give us the light to light the way into that land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on, shine on. Beautiful star, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine upon us until the glory, glory dawn. Oh, give us the light to light the way into that land of perfect day. Beautiful star of Bethlehem, shine on, shine on.
Well, we're in the middle of our game here, the Christmas Carol Riddles. And that first one was a great one to start off with, Brother Nathan, because we had several answers come in.
Yeah, it was great.
And I don't know if they were all correct, but I was actually, some of the guests that were coming in, I was like, I could see that. That's a good guess, good educated guess there. But actually, I don't even know if it's Christmas carols. It might be Christmas songs. And I think some of them might just
Yeah.
be traditional Christmas songs as well. So I don't want you to make you think that it's just a Christmas carol there, and also some fun other ones as well. And Brother Nathan was reading off some of those to me between that song, and there's some funny ones in there. I'll tell you that.
Wow.
And that's not just church funny. That's pretty funny right there. But Brother Nathan, go ahead. We'll send that over to you for give us that first round again, and then the answer, and then our winner.
All right, so we asked before that song. It was a jaunt through the cold, snowy area of amazement, and what was the song title corresponding with that riddle? And that is "Walking Through a Winter Wonderland." And we did have the correct answer come in, and I believe it was Miss Lisa Daughtry came in first there. A lot of answers came in right at the same time, and those cheers are for you, Miss Lisa. And so we have a Starbucks gift card for you, and very good. Thank you for everyone participating this morning. Look, it looks like we're going to have a good turnout here, so let's keep at it, all right? And Miss Lisa, this is just for you, all right? You can answer it, or you can just wait a few seconds and we'll give you the answer, but I think you'll know based off of a request that you asked for last week. This one right here: the daughter of Granddad's mother-in-law fell victim to an unfortunate accident involving Santa's pet.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You got
right
that
there.
one, Miss Lisa? Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, so that was just for you. And I saw that on here. I just had to
That
say
is
it.
a funny one right there.
All right, here's the next one. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. A very practical Christmas wish that would make eating easier. A very practical Christmas wish that would make eating easier. That's the riddle.
I know what it is.
All right.
To take God's Son from heaven, to turn the Lord of all into a helpless infant, a baby weak and small.
To give to our Creator a fully human face. This is Christmas grace. The feet that walked in splendor on streets of purest gold, now wrapped in humble swaddling, now shiver from the cold. The hand that Mary holds on the moon and stars in space. This is Christmas grace. Grace to share our frailty, understand our fragile lot. Jesus laid aside his power to be helped, trained and taught to know the sting of hunger, feel the pain of grief and loss. God's Son allowed himself to be born for us. He traded heaven's majesty. He left his glorious throne for wood and hay and rubble, a shell of flesh and bone. The Lord Almighty locked in a single time and place. This is Christmas grace. This is Christmas grace. Christmas grace.
All right, we had, before the break here, we had a riddle, and the riddle was a very practical Christmas wish that would make eating easier. And the correct answer for that one is, all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. And so we have our winner for that one was Brother Nathan Fry on Facebook there. He answered, all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. So, brother, congratulations to you. And we've got a gift card to send you for Starbucks. And so if you could just message us your address, and I know we have it somewhere because of your ministry, video ministry there, and so we will be able to send that to you, and that'll be great. Gabriel Roberts almost had it. Maybe he was trying to get that answer in before the break. All I want for Christmas, and that was half the title, so keep trying there, brother Gabe. And so here we go. I do want to, I won't ask this one, but because it's kind of a long one, and we may not get it on the radio, but here's one. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. No L. Yes, bro. Caleb got that one, so good job, brother.
I know my ABCs.
There was no L,
I know.
So no L. Very good. Okay. I do have another one to ask here, and let me see if I want to. Here's a free one. Y'all know this one? Allow it to participate. I'm sorry. Participate. How do you say that, Brother Caleb?
I'm sorry. I got a song here.
Allow it to precipitate. There it is. Okay. Allow it to precipitate.
There you go.
And that one is...
I'm not a weatherman.
Everybody together. Allow it to precipitate.
Snow?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Okay. Let it snow. For some reason, I'm having a hard time saying precipitate this morning.
It's okay, brother. You had a...
And that is something else.
You've had a busy 2 weeks here.
No excuses, brother. No excuses.
But you have drank like half that bowl of coffee over there.
I'm getting there.
So...
Yes, and like I said, I think last week, this was a birthday gift from one of our teens and their family, a couple of our teens, I should say, Fiona and Ian. Casper gave that to me and from their family, and I love it. It's big, and it's a Starbucks mug, and it's pretty cool. So
I will attest, he uses that every day.
Yep.
So, oh well.
There it is. Just got another sip in there between breaths. But here we go. Let's try another one together. And so, like I said, 252-308-4600 is the number to send to for your answers, or you can comment on Facebook or YouTube. The next riddle, I don't know if okay, I'll do this one. Elsewhere in a cradle. Elsewhere in a cradle. First one to answer will get a Starbucks gift card. Elsewhere in a cradle.
And I'm going to just take a moment here as those answers are coming in before we send it to a song. So feel free to text in. We'll try to watch those as well. I just got one here on the texting line, brother.
What do we got?
Away in a Manger. It came in right before the ones on Facebook. I do apologize. Those people, we got, maybe one of these times we'll say just those on Facebook, but Ms. Donna Turner got that one on the texting line there.
I saw
Away
it. Yep.
in a Manger. So.
Good. Miss Donna, I'll write your name down. You got a Starbucks gift card. Go ahead, brother.
So I'm just going to take a quick, I don't know if I can say commercial because it's not a commercial, and I'm looking for it. Here it is. It's upside down. I can't find it. But one more plug-in for this Mod Wash gift card, $24 Mod Wash to our town here. And you can win it for somebody here in Roanoke Rapids if you don't live in the area. But if you'd like to get your name put in the hat, just go ahead and text us or comment there on Facebook that you'd like to be entered into that. And many people have, and thank you for that. And Brother Nathan, actually, this works out great because I think that's only 3 winners. We got 10 minutes left. So I got several more Starbucks gift cards if you want to give us another Christmas riddle there.
Here we go. The next one. Conjuring up a scenario where the ground is covered in snow on December 25th. Conjuring up a scenario where the ground is covered in snow on December 25th.
Okay, I think I know this one. We're going to play this song, and then we'll come back with our winner. Maybe we'll give another one, but don't forget to enter your name for that Mod Watch gift card. I like this song here, Your Presents for Christmas.
Maybe.
busy Christmas noise, all the lights, the bells, the toys, I have found you are the only source of comfort and joy. Lord, I want your presence for Christmas. I want your presence for Christmas. I long to feel your spirit speaking peace to my heart. Of all the gifts I may receive, there's only one I really need, and it's your presence, your presence for Christmas. When the holiday is through and the year is fresh and new, what will linger are the moments spent, my Lord, just worshiping you. Lord, I want your presence for Christmas. I want your presence for Christmas. I long to feel your spirit speaking peace to my heart. Of all the gifts I may receive, there's only one I really need, and it's your presence, your presence for Christmas. Lord, I want your presence for Christmas. I want your presence for Christmas. I long to feel your spirit speaking peace to my heart. Of all the gifts I may receive, there's only one I really need, and it's your presence, your presence for Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
Well, amen. I love that song right there. And Your Presence, of course, Presence for Christmas.
Amen.
Not the other presents that sometimes
good
we
song.
get too focused on, but Your Presence for Christmas. And but we got 5 minutes to the end of the hour here, and so we'll get this last Christmas riddle. Maybe we'll have time for one more. But last call for this ModWash gift card and maybe some of you already it been tuning in and out and have not heard me say this. So just one more time, that $24 gift card to ModWash. If you'd like to enter your name into that hat, we'd like to get you entered in, and we'll do that drawing in just a couple minutes. But Brother Nathan, I think we had a correct answer that came in on that last round.
We did. So the riddle was conjuring up a scenario where the ground is covered in snow on December 25th. And the answer is, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. That was the answer there. I haven't even announced the winner yet, brother.
Well, there's a little bit of laughing in there. It's just that's a good one.
Oh, okay. All right. So Cheryl Dixon is our winner there. Miss Cheryl Dixon, congratulations to you. You got it right. And so Starbucks gift card is in your future. And we said one more, brother, for
do one
for
more.
the hour.
We won't send it to a song, so maybe give them
Something
a slow pitch on this one to
Okay.
toss it right over the plate.
Because I was going to give him a harder one, but yeah, we don't have time for that, do we?
No time for
No
time for that.
No time for that. All right, first one to answer. Here it is. A trio of tiny leaders.
Okay.
A trio of tiny leaders. What is the correct answer for that Christmas carol?
So send that in, and
Yep.
we'll try to look here just a moment, and then also, Brother Nathan, I'm gonna
that Mod Watch,
You know what?
yeah.
I am gonna send it to just a. Let me get a quick song here, if I can be quick here. Am I quick?
Whatever you'd like to do, brother. But I'm monitoring both the
I'm gonna
text
send
line.
to this song real quick, just so we
Facebook,
can make
just-
sure we got everybody entered in here. So here's the next
Okay.
song here, just a piano. Go Tell It on the Mountain.
There we go. That was quite lively piano solo there. So we got that taken care of, and we do have. We've got the Mod Watch gift card drawing. In just a moment, we've got the riddle, the last riddle of the hour, which was a trio of tiny leaders, and that would be We Three Kings. We meaning tiny, so that's where tiny came in.
No, thank you
Pick
for
that up.
explaining that, because I was trying to figure that out, but
Okay.
I knew what 3 leaders.
Right,
I got
right.
that one, but okay.
So a trio of tiny leaders, We Three Kings, and Gabriel Roberts. You got it, brother. And so we've got a Starbucks gift card for you. Gabriel answered in on Facebook. We Three Kings. Very good. And we're compiling the names of those that are wanting to be added in for this drawing for the Mod Watch gift card. And so, brother, I'll let you take that away.
Well, we're ready. We're ready
Okay.
to do that because we're getting here to the top of our hour. So, Brother Nathan, I'm going to give you a little drum roll here, and then we'll get that name called off for the $24 Mod Watch gift card.
All right. And the winner is, we've got back-to-back. That's amazing. Gabriel Roberts, you got it, brother. And this was, it's the app, blame the app. But, brother, you are our double winner today. Congratulations for the Mod Watch gift card, Gabriel
This would
Roberts.
be a good Christmas gift to maybe mom or dad. You could be the new favorite there at your house. But there's a $24 gift card there to Mod Watch. Congratulations. And thank you to all those that participated today, all those that tuned in. I have one more Mod Watch gift card that we'll give out next week. So
Okay.
you got another chance next week to all those. And thank you so much for being a good sport on that. Okay, so we'll end with this song. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday, great week. And I think our children's choir might have sang this song before, but Christmas at Our House, good song here. And maybe you didn't do it today, but you could do it throughout the week. Text us in your Christmas traditions that you do at your house. We'd love to read those on the broadcast next week. So here it is, Christmas at Our House. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Have a great rest of your day.